Good day, all. I hope you're all well and enjoying the weekend so far. Just a quick weekly review on price action, what I think about next week, what I'm expecting, and also we can look back at what happened last week. Because last week done some great setup in terms of low risk, and those who know my low risk is H1, so H4, H1, H1 confirmation, and then low time setup and SPY. That's a low risk setup when it's one time frame lower than a high time frame. First of all, I'd like to say that welcome to any new members that hasn't joined the group before. Obviously, just we opened the group again. We had to close it last time because I got a bit busy with life, and it's been a couple of months now since. So I've opened it again, and those who's joined me from previous group, well, you know how we do it. The only different now is that I'll be going on live on YouTube daily. What I try to do daily if I'm not that busy. Every time I'm on chart, really, I'm on the live stream. So every time I want to trade, when I'm at, in my office or when I got my laptop with me, then I will be doing live stream. If not, if I'm trading on the road or when I'm just just have my phone and I can't do live stream, of course. But understand most of my time I'll be trading will be on my laptop, so I should be able to do live stream. So that's the only difference between last time. Last time I was just doing chart mark. Well, you know what last time. But anyway, welcome to new trader. Hope you find this useful. This will be useful and it can help you. So our main strategy is BPE, breakout, pullback, confirmation, then entry, then hope buy, buy. That's it. It's as simple as that. But obviously there's a few things to it, more fine detail, and hopefully you can learn that as you go along and through the video that I make and through the live stream that we do. So next week, what I'm expecting it to be bearish still, bearish momentum, but a little bit of pullback although we had here. So now we had the weekly close as a weekly bear breakout. So now we always check if that's a weekly bear breakout, well, what's that to one time frame higher, which can be a monthly. And obviously monthly we've been bullish since forever really. Can't remember last time we've been bearish on monthly. But yeah, but a recent CMP breakout is here, which happened in I don't know, where's January? A while ago now. So all I do, I want to check my range. I know that weights are still above 50, and I mark my roadblock, which will be here. And I think on a daily we can refine a bit more due to being before this week closed. We had a few daily roadblock that played really well last week, and we talk about that more when we do last week review. So that's my roadblock for now. And then we can go on a daily. We see that daily had no pullback yet, so this weekly cycle is just phase one, where the monthly cycle is in phase two. You got monthly breakout, pullback on a weekly. So this is how you work out the cycle and the phase. So you got breakout, which is phase one, pullback, which is phase two, and then confirmation, which is phase three. So that order after three phases form, that's a full cycle complete. And obviously you know about the low risk, high risk, and those who don't know, I got a video on my YouTube that you can watch and learn from, and plus there's a new video I added yesterday about how to mark zone, so that could be helpful to understand why I mark the zone at a certain level. So yeah, so monthly phase one done, phase two complete, weekly phase one done, and daily still the same. Daily we had a in terms of price action daily, we knew that last week was gonna do some sales because what anyone that know VR pullback to downside twice after this VR confirmation. Um, so yeah, and then um, on daily we didn't have a H4 pullback though, but what we did we had a H4 break to the downside, and which is there. That's the origin. That's the CMP breakout. H1 then a pullback, and then H1 then a confirmation, which was a lovely setup because obviously daily was bear, So we had daily bear, H4 bear now. After this H1 bear on Friday morning, we had a low risk setup, and then we had M5 setup start off with, which are caught in Asia. We go to M5, then we have a pullback, and this is we talk about this in my what was it live morning or afternoon? I'm not sure because I've done two on Friday, two live trading session on YouTube. So I'm not sure it's morning or afternoon, but that's a pullback. That's a confirmation. We enter kind of close on F5 and stop loss a bit above here, and TP was meant to be 2 to 1. I didn't. But what I did was it didn't get to 2 to 1, but it did got to this level, which I should have marked. But as I was trading on my phone, so I didn't really have much time to doing work, so I was a bit busy. But that was the level that I should took my TP. So what I did was took my aim for 2 to 1, and then when it got to 1 to 1, I take partial, and then move it to there. It's closer to 2 to 1, and then move to break even me out, stop me out at break even, and then M15 does another sell. And you know you can continue looking sell because your lowest setups form right H4, H1, H1, and those who's been with me don't understand it. Those who's new, just give it time and you will catch up with it. It's all about breakout, pullback, and confirmation, and then M15 pullback, M15 confirmation, another sell there, but then M30 has given us a bear breakout here. So you mark that line, and then up at M15 give another setup here, M15 pullback, M15 confirmation, and then there, and then your TP would have been H1. Another area, but to be fair and honest, I was thinking about this area here. I'll probably get there, but I didn't take the second just to trade after because I was asleep. So I'm not going to say I take it. I'm just marking, showing you what would happen. What I'm trying to say is when you have find a low risk setup, H4 bear, H1 bull, H1 confirmation, after daily has to be your VR. So you look at here, daily your VR, H4 give you bearish momentum, all the bear. So when this actually give you, because here they never actually quite give you a low risk setup. I'm not sure this one gives you a low risk setup there. Yeah, it did. So when it actually did give you low risk setup, you know price gonna fly. So if we look at this, H4 bear, H1 pullback, H1 confirmation, and I think this one I couldn't get because this one didn't give us a low risk setup in terms of M5. The lowest I think it was M1. I remember mentioning that and this here, so I didn't take it. But yeah, when you have a low risk setup form, especially like H4 bear, H1 pullback, H1 confirmation, and your high time frame daily was also giving you a bear breakout, another bear breakout, you know, then you know you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You got two H daily is bear, H4 bear, H1 bear. You do not want to miss this. So any setup you find in there, go free and hold. Because most likely this price will break. That's why I'm thinking this will break and come down to this roadblock down here. But that's last week's price action. There was a bit more now, but I'm just showing you the last day of Friday. Too long to go through the whole week. But overall, you can see that on high time frame, daily was bearish from here. H4 was bearish from here. So you could have really start selling from here because once this H4 is bear, after this bear is basically showing you a reject VR. So you look at it. That's the first bear, yeah. After this break the upside, yeah, and then bear breakout, bear breakout, bear breakout. So obviously there won't be any low risk setup here, but after them um give you all that sell bear breakout, you know, price is gonna like be in terms of being the price channel is gonna start selling. So then you just look for low time frame setup. It will give you, and then this one would give you a nice low risk setup, and then obviously this one nice low risk setup. Um, yeah. So to summarize, weekly turn bear. So we just think our next target will be down here. We find it daily. That's the first roll block to start off with. We find it daily. You got because before the weekday, last week the weekday hasn't closed yet, so our roll block would have been daily level because daily was bear. And those who understand why I mark certain time frame roll block, know, and if doesn't, just watch my video and that in my YouTube channel that explain it. So that would have been the first one, and then obviously both of them inside the weekly. Now the weekly is bear, so first level. But like I said again, H1 is bull, so expecting some kind of back to this two level first before it start going bear. But again, don't forget it can go a bit more bullish because the weekly has not done a pullback yet. Um, nor has a daily. But obviously, if this close above this, that will be also be the daily buy. If this is a H4, if I no, this sorry, this one here. So if the H4 give a bear breakout, which up here, unless they make a new level here, then break out. If they close above there, the daily is also going to be bull because they're both in one level. Yeah. So if that daily was a buy breakout, if it close above here, then it's a pullback to the weekly. The weekly is bear. So that can happen, but right now, as prices are at the moment, I'm looking at this level to see if there's any kind of reaction, you know, and then until the weekly or lowest news rolling lowest set of form, for that to happen, H1 got to break to the downside because H4 is still bearish. So then you have H weekly bear, daily bear, H4 bear, H1 bear, then you can look for price to go. Until that, um, until that, we look for any kind of scalp zone, which will be marked. This is a nice zone to have some sort of reaction. Uh, Maybe some sort of reaction, even not much, but this is the main zone we're looking at. So yeah, so let's see what price does at this first roll block first, and then we see if it's gonna break above or break below in terms of price action small time frame. Because you got H1 pullback, pullback, reject, pullback two, pullback to upside. That that price action movement has already happened. We're at roll block, then we see what happened here. But overall, high time frame, I expect, you know, as soon as H1 turn bear, this will be my target. That's a good 1,000 pip. But price can still come down to the monthly, which is down here somewhere. So let's see. I hope that helps. Those who don't understand BP, just bear with us. Just keep watching the video, and I'm sure in time it's not that hard. To be fair, you pick it up quite easily. And if there is anything that you don't understand, just give me a message, and then hopefully I can explain it. I can make some video about it. You know, I got loads of video. I know I can just send it forward. So okay, hope you have a good day and enjoy the rest of the weekend, and hopefully we get some trading on Monday and price and setup. Until then, take care.